Привет, товарищи! Welcome to my channel. Today, we're going up to the kitchen and we're going to be making some hardtack. Hardtack is basically a wonder bread. This stuff, it's hard as a cracker and if prepared correctly, stores up to 50 years. Let's go and do this. The tools and ingredients required to make this recipe involve a mixing bowl, something to stir the mixture with. We're going to need a 1 tablespoon measurement, that's 15 milliliters. We're going to need 1 cup or 240 milliliters. This is a dry measurement cup. We're going to need a pizza cutter or a knife to cut the dough. We're going to need a 1 liquid measuring cup like this. This is 2 cups. We're also going to be using unbleached flour. We're going to need some salt. And least but not last, a rolling pin to straighten out the dough. Let's get started. Whenever you're done mixing and kneading the dough, it should look like one big piece like so, about the size of my fist. This is going to be a very dry dough, and that's okay. Now the next part is to take the rolling pin and to flatten this out. After rolling the dough out, go ahead and take your pizza cutter and make some 3x3 inch sections. After you're done cutting, it should look like so. You can take the remainder of the dough and re-roll it and make some more squares. There's definitely going to be leftovers. Next, I'm going to take my fork and I'm going to poke some holes into these hardtack. After you're done poking holes in the hardtack, it should look like something like this. Now it's time to take these pieces and to put it on a cookie sheet and to put it into the oven for about 30 minutes. As we put it into the oven, make sure it's 375 Fahrenheit. Right now it's 350. In about 30 minutes, we're going to take it out and flip it over. Whenever you put your hardtack in, make sure it's right in the middle of the oven. The way it gets nice and even heating and temperature. Exactly 30 minutes ago, we put the hardtack in, and now it's time to flip it over. And now we're going to put it back in for another 30 minutes. So there you have it, literally a very tough cookie. Something like this, if you want to prepare it correctly, as soon as you're done baking it from both sides for 30 minutes apiece, you want to put this in a dry place and let it harden for a month or 2, depending. But this, as long as you keep it in a dry environment, it doesn't matter if it's cold or hot, as long as it's a dry environment, this is good for up to 50 years. Just in case you're wondering, is there a test to make sure this is made correctly? Let me show you. So check this out for strength. I'm gonna tighten it up. This tastes just like bread, but just a little bit more saltier. And there is nothing soft about it. This is one tough thing. Just a couple interesting facts. Did you guys know that hardtack is one of the world's first official survival foods that's long term. It was first recorded during the Crusades around 1190 AD as far as being a ration handed out to soldiers. Thereafter, it became very popular and very cost effective for sailors, and this tradition of hardtack carried well over into the 1800s. From then, better foods and methods were utilized, but to this day, hardtack is a very cost effective survival food. Something like this, typically if you make it today, before you eat it, you don't want to break all your teeth. What you want to do is put it in some stew or a soup and let it soak a little bit. Or if you want, if you're making some bacon and you have some of that grease left over, go ahead and put some hardtack into there and let it soften up. That's just some of the most popular ways to eat it. And as always, I hope you guys like this kind of video. Go ahead and comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I will enjoy seeing you guys next time. Пока-пока.